Hi, Elaine here. We're here again for another week ahead prediction tarot card reading. This is for the week of August 26th to September 1st. So these cards right here are for the overview of the week for all signs. I will pull in the other cards that I've already shuffled and dealt, but I decided to structure it a little different this week. And it's like when sometimes when you're starting something new, you have to um, revise it and adjust it and go with what is feeling comfortable or what is working. And I just rethought it and decided to do it this way. This week, we'll see. Maybe every week I'll change it. But that's kind of the also the overview of the messages for like when I was filling into the energy. It kind of feels like wrapping up loose ends, kind of like those endings and beginnings. And endings and beginnings kind of don't, it's not like clear and cut all the time. They kind of bleed into each other. So that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling. We're wrapping up August, we're moving into September. We went from Leo season to Virgo. So it's just a bunch, like there was a lot of transition last week, and then it's just feeling like all those things that you decided to let go during the full moon or things that have been ending, it's kind of like reviewing them. And so I think that's what the choices card is representing in this reading. It's those everything that you're re-examining, everything that you're rethinking, everything that you decided to let go or move forward on. And it's just like bringing in that Virgo energy of analyzing, tweaking it, healing it, just finding out how it works, or that mastery, or changing it. Because sometimes, like my video, it's sometimes you have to tweak a little something to make it flow better, or shift it a little bit to make flow easier. And it just works that way. And then having confidence in these changes and the choices that you are making. I didn't mean to pull this card, but it kind of flew out while I was trying to put it away, so I added it to the week, because it felt right. And so I definitely think this goes with the choices and the reshaping. It's kind of like those choices, and just giving a little room for other ideas to come in, and even a little magic of the universe to step in and give you a little nudge in a way that maybe you weren't quite thinking something would go. But yeah, that's kind of the overview of the week. Mercury retrograde ends on August 27th, and then I also think these energies are kind of building up to the new moon on September 3rd. That is for in the U.S. I didn't look up any other areas. Sorry. And we still have plenty of planets in retrograde, and I just think that's still like a slowing down and re-examining what is working for you and what's not working for you, and moving in. And then there was also I kept thinking about harvest too, but I am not sure if that's for August or September in general. I haven't really figured that out yet, but maybe that's something that will come up for the new moon next week, or what's building upon. So these are the Cardinal Signs cards, and when I'm filling into that for them next week, so Cardinal Signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Um, I just feel like there may be a lot of options. This is the Seven of Water. So that is usually the Seven of Cups in a traditional tarot card deck, and it says that it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority of, if you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink this situation. Listen to your heart. So oh, I didn't even realize you can't see him. So like when I'm filling into these, I think there are changes, and that's kind of like the harmony, that's feeling like a balance. It's like making those little change, making those decisions and moving forward on them. There's definitely a family vibe here, or even it doesn't have to be necessarily family, but an idea coming, being created. The Empress doesn't necessarily have to be like giving birth to a child, but it can be, that fertility of thinking and creating. And the Ten of Pentacles is definitely family related, and having those foundations. So maybe something family wise for cardinal signs. It could also be that, that idea that you have been thinking of, you tweak it and you finally have fit and it snaps into place, and you're kind of starting to collect those ideas in order to take action where you need to, and that you'll have that confidence to move forward with. All right, so that's the cardinal signs. I'm going to collect these cards and then pull out the mutable cards. So we got self-acceptance again. Last week, I think that was for, now I don't remember. I think fixed signs may have gotten that. And then we got a few more tarot cards. So self-acceptance, I definitely feel like that is like being okay with where you're at in these processes of changes. You can only do so much, and you can't beat yourself up over that. And just being okay with that. And I definitely think if you allow that, I didn't see this last week, but she actually has little rainbows in her hair. And I think that is being okay with where you're at, and then letting those kind of ideas sit in, maturate, and be absorbed, and be okay with where you're at, and just keep working on what you're working on. Okay, and then the Page of Earth card. So this is it says cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mischievous. A wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize the chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. I am going to say that it's interesting that they both have something on their head. So maybe this is definitely something that you've been thinking of studying for, moving forward with, and not something that you've been rushing. So I think this is a positive energy, and it does look like, so Three of Pentacles is usually planning and working with others. So maybe something's coming along, being very emotionally stable, and getting that fulfillment with the Ten of Cups. So definitely something positive for this week. Maybe still don't rush anything, but if stuff starts to click into place for you, plan ahead and go ahead if it feels right. Always use your own discernment and intuition to know what is right for you. All right, so then we're going to switch it to fixed signs. So fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. We got divine timing, 10 of air, the hangman, the hermit, and if that will fit, the knight, king of pentacles. So with this, I feel like it is something that you may have been working on, that for fixed energies or fixed signs, and it may be divine timing keeps coming up for me, that things just haven't lined up in the right way, and that you haven't been able to put all the pieces together. And that kind of goes into the energy as well that I was feeling this week, of just like getting all those pieces organized for that ending and collecting all the new things that you're going to be working on. And it just feels like things are now being set up and put into motion, that it will be easier. With that being said, we do have some cards over here that I will get into. So 10 of air, this is usually 10 of swords, which is usually an ending card. So I'm going to read the little caption. So it says, Siberian Husky Dog, the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. So this is definitely like an ending card. So maybe there was something with divine timing that was waiting on things to close, for you to surrender or let go of, or just mature in that thought that this is not for me, and I now need to invite something else in. I don't think this is, so it does say a mixed joy and sadness. I think like bittersweet is coming to mind, but I also think trusting yourself, trusting that the dog is holding its own leash, that you are capable of leading yourself where you need to go. And the dog seems to be of some sort of service dog, and huskies are independent, and so are fixed signs. So I definitely think whatever ending is happening, bittersweet or not, it is what is needed, for you to move forward with whatever you plan or are looking forward to working with. And so don't be worried if something comes to an end this week. Maybe it's even something that you've been planning to end. So then we have the hangman energy, which for some reason I immediately thought of Pisces. And I believe Saturn is retrograde in Pisces at 29 degrees. I didn't write that down, but it just popped into my head. So I would have to double check that. But it definitely feels like something there where it's been at that mastery degree of 29 degrees Saturn, and I just feel like you've been waiting with this divine timing. You've been trying to get your ideas into motion, and it's just feeling like it hasn't come. So I think now is the time, and I think there has been some soul searching. This is actually the Hermit card, which is Virgo as well, and it just feels like I definitely feel like this is setting you up for a good week. I definitely hope that. And I definitely think it's not something, if your plans are coming in and going as planned, or things are starting to click into place, it's not something to rush. None of these cards are showing rush. The King of Pentacles is very relaxed. He knows exactly that he is stable, that he is in a good foundation, and that he doesn't need to rush or do anything. So if things start to change for you, don't feel like I need to rush and make a bunch of decisions. Take that pause, and just know that everything that you have been working on has set this foundation up for you, and you really don't have to rush and to just fill it out, and again, use your discernment and navigate whatever is happening for you. So hopefully everyone saw I kept the cards in camera. Anyways, yeah, so that's the week ahead for August 26th to September 1st. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this changes a little better. I do like seeing the cards, but I also get that I am a card reader, so I like seeing the cards. And if you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, share, all those good things. Check out my Instagram, my website, and I am wishing everyone a great week. Thank you.